homie. You know what I'm saying?
Let's consider this trial.
Right.
Man, salute.
Hey,
Bring it to the table then.
so first, I've got to understand. I want everybody. We definitely finna address those issues. In fact, we can get into those issues first, cause Draws, I know you got that meeting. You busy. So let me get straight to and then we'll break down everything else. Let me get straight to let's go into this Eddie Boy situation and these false accusations where they don't, bro, I asked 600, he came up on Death of the Cloud Chaser one time while we were doing a live feed. I was still cool with him at that time, Death of the
Right.
Cloud Chasers. And
Hey,
we
I'm in
pulled
the
him up.
building right now, dude. Salute.
All right, salute.
Big U,
So we
salute.
pulled,
What's up, family? How you doing?
so we,
Coolin',
we,
Brody.
we pulled,
Salute.
Big Chuck pulled him up and he asked him, he said, I asked him specifically, did he know what kind of case it was? Because he mentioned like it was a dope case. I also heard Wack100 mention it as if it was a dope case, which let me know that neither one of them had read the paperwork. Yet they go in publicly slander your character, right? So we got some audio and we gonna play that after you finish, but let us know what happened with that case. And I believe Pop LQ was there that morning, and he also was around that situation. So let's address that first.
Well, let me give you the history on it, because I'm gonna do a movie on it. So I really didn't want to talk about it because it's a part of my story. It's a part of my movie. It's the whole thing. We took the whole thing down because it's a part of my movie. But I'm gonna give y'all the part of this, the actual facts. That early that day we was pulling plays. So my crimey called me about my half of the money that he was running the show. So how we used to do it, we'd show it, and then when they show it, we give them half, so we come back, we bag them, and then take them back to the rest of it. Quan then was at my house. So I was already under investigation, right, for some more shit. So I used to jump out the back of my apartment and jump in my whips and get on where I'm gonna go do what I gonna do, and come back. So we do that, I do that. Quan then was in a whole nother area when we go meet Al and them. But I don't go on the first meeting with them, because my crimey had his own situation going with some of the other homies whose name I'm not gonna mention, but he rests in peace though. And he was in a wheelchair, right? So when they was seeing the situation, they seen and they felt like them people wasn't no good. So they backed up off of it. Me, Quan, Al, we all at my homeboy house. I called Big Bro and say, Big Bro, we get the call. They said, no, go on that one. Let's roll. So it's 4 crimies. Only 2 people went to jail. It's 4 of us. So stop right there. If I was gonna tell, nigga, I'd have told them the 2 niggas who got away. Anyway, now moving on to that. We pull up on the thing. I jump out, get cracking, boom. They come out everywhere. We get to running. I run back to the whip to try to get back in the whip. Boom. They spin off. I tuck and roll, hand on the handle. We get caught. They take us. I had just got shot up about a week or 2 earlier before that. So my leg was still bleeding. When they take us, they keep us for 72 hours and 72 and 8. You can only be charged in California for being in jail 72 hours. You got to be charged and know what your crime is. They didn't know what they was going to charge us with. They didn't get no gun, no money, no drugs. If you go look at my case, the only thing they had in evidence was my jacket. So at that time, it was a new law that's called the 115 law. Go back and look it up. It was a conspiracy law, the 115 law, and all that. So the police had to attribute a statement to me just to get us bounded over in court. They didn't need to attribute nothing to my crimey because they had him on recording setting up the deal. No way did he snitch. Never have he snitched on this case. No way. They only had a recording of him talking to the police about our crime. About setting up the deal and all that. No way did he snitch again. I'm saying that again. There was no snitching. So the police couldn't find us guilty or nothing. We sitting in jail for 72 hours. I ain't seen nobody. I ain't talked to nobody. Cuz ain't seen nobody. He ain't talked to nobody. Now they come and saying we finna be transferred to the county jail. We don't even know what our charges is yet until they giving us the charge sheet to say we finna the paperwork saying we finna be moved to the county jail. And if anybody know what California was back then, nigga, you wasn't getting nothing. They'd have kidnapped your ass back in 1981 and you'd have sat in jail for a month if they wanted to. We go to court, they bound us over. And if anybody, see, y'all younger than us, but everybody knows two places you wasn't gonna come home from. Pomona Court and Long Beach Court. So they bound us over with a statement from the police. Here go the problem with the statement. We never accepted the statement. From day one, I said that was a lie. From day one, we appealed it. From day one, we fought it in court. Now, one time, then my lawyer put the police on the stand who made the statement and said, when did you meet bigu? He never met me. The man said on the stand, well, when did you get the statement? He could never corroborate that because he ain't never seen me before.
Right.
I don't remember seeing him. And secondly, hold it, because this is all in the paperwork.
All right.
Where was the corroborating? Anybody else, was any officers there with you? No. Was there any inmates here? No. And secondly, here go to the child. When he said when he asked me, did I want to make a statement? I told him no. So then where you get a statement from?
I do have that link.
Damn.
where they asked you to they read you your Mirandas and you refused to speak with them. We gonna have that up on YouTube at Active Chuck. Give me a couple minutes to do that because I'm also finna play this audio. So,
and not only that, the judge himself said, I don't believe this, but I gotta bound it over. Because that's how the courts was back then. And if anybody don't believe me, go pull it up. It's in 2015.
No, well, in my experience specifically, preliminary hearsay is permissible to bound you over into superior court. But once you get to superior court, your Sixth Amendment right kicks in, and they gotta be able to corroborate that evidence or statement before it's allowed as evidence. Anybody got any lawyers? Just have them check on that. Don't believe me.
Hey, but did bigu spar with 600?
Hold on, we'll get to that later. Don't ask no questions. We running something. But so now we get to this, and like I said, I'm gonna post the paper.
No, look. Let me say that, man. I ain't getting into all that. I ain't gonna get into no internet shit. I'm only gonna talk about me.
Right.
I only want to talk about me. If I snitched, if I did some fuck shit, if I ratted, if developed nonsense is rats, that's it. I don't care about all the internet stuff, man. I don't address none of it. Oh, and then the Nipsey stuff.
That part.
Well, let me say this though. I ain't never seen a tape of Nipsey doing no sexual acts ever in my whole entire life. I ain't seen one, ain't had one. Our first time talking to China was 2 days ago when China called me hysterical talking about they recorded her on the phone. I have never seen a tape of Nipsey. Secondly, if he was having sex with a dude and another girl, I done that when I was younger. When I was a kid, nigga, we never been in the room with. So I mean, that's his thing. If it ain't no rape, it ain't no what it is.
That's freaky shit, not gay shit.
What I mean, I don't understand where they going with that shit. But anyway, I'm gonna say it again. Never, ever, ever, ever have I snitched on a motherfucker. 1, 2, never, ever, ever have I seen a tape with Nipsey having sex with nobody. And I wouldn't, if I did, I'm not gonna give no tape to nobody of China. I've been knowing China since she was a baby, nigga. I know her whole family.
Right.
Is that lucecannon, baby? Is that his cousin? Lucecannon?
Not at all. But look, let me concede to what other questions y'all got.
Okay.
I mean, grill me though. I want to be grilled. I mean, grill me, man. Like I tell my own boy.
Let me jump in. I want to jump in.
Jump in.
What's up, you? This is Larry, Hollywood Larry. This is Black China's stylist. I'll let you out the studio that one day at the house. You came through.
Okay.
I want to know what your thoughts is on this loose cannon shit, big dog. Remember,
Bro,
I walked you out.
I'm not going to address no all-out lie, man. Come on.
Okay.
That's ridiculous, my dude. I'm not even going to address that. I wouldn't even address. Listen, I wouldn't even address this paperwork shit unless it got so big.
Hold on, Mike.
People need to hear my opinion of it. That's it, bro. That's it, and
don't
that's all.
interrupt.
I don't
Like,
want to
man,
address none of
don't
that.
interrupt them what they got going on, man. If it ain't about the topic, what's going on, the discussion at the very,
Hey, Big
moment.
U,
Oh, ask
can you
something else.
address the
Hold on,
the
Big Doc,
grid
Mike
program?
Doc.
Start shooting niggas.
Yeah, what the fuck wrong with y'all, bro? Now let's get some order in here. So real quick, for the dude that asked that question, we will have Luce Cannon girl supposed to be his wife, and baby mama is supposed to
That's
be
now
in.
we talking. Now we cooking. Now we
Listen,
cooking.
let me finish.
You got the
So
content.
she's
Y'all
gonna
only got me.
address
I
Y'all
got
that
only
the
got
right.
me
content.
for. Y'all only got me for a couple more minutes, Deuce. Let's
Right.
get to it. What
So
we gonna
look,
do?
so that'll be addressed later on. She was with Luce Cannon the day that Nipsey Hussle died. So she's going to confirm that motherfucking lie and expose that. So we not on that. As far as the Eddie boy, I'm the one that first dropped the audio with Eddie boy, and where we come from, bro. If it's the police word against somebody else word, especially when the statement was ruled inadmissible for trial purposes, and it can't be corroborated, your homie word or against the police, 10 times out of 10, how our politics go, your homie get the benefit of the doubt. So when we play that Eddie Boy audio under the politics, you can't
First of all, the
question.
facts don't even match up, bro. The
Right.
facts don't even match up. So what word would it need to be? I ain't never worked for no nigga, and I wouldn't have never said I went to work for. I didn't even know this nigga real name. Nigga, we was what 20, 22, and we was full gang banging. Nigga, that nigga didn't write me no letters. I don't know half the nigga's real name. And then secondly, nigga, we didn't get caught with no dust, and we didn't even feel like we had no case. And if you know my history, what I have been incarcerated for prior to this, come on, dog.
Right.
Me going
Okay.
bad for something that simple, wake yourself up.
Hey, Yael,
What's the
It don't
deal?
even make no sense.
we only got Big U for a couple minutes, so I want
Gotcha.
you to get into that other question about the Long Beach situation, bro.
Yeah, Big U. This Yael, bro.
What up,
Um,
y'all?
what's up with you, big dog? So there's a dude out of Long Beach by the name of Sneaks. I believe he's from Long Beach. Insane. This nigga claiming he know you. He got a lot to say. He's elaborating. Do you even know this individual?
Man, let me explain something to you. I have no clue who this sneak is, and I heard Lil Bro played a little bit of it to me, and I think he said he was locked up with me and Scooter. Scooter was my cellie when we was in
Right.
Calipat. That was my first prison. We was in Calipat, and it was no dude from Long Beach claiming insane that was on the main line with us named Sneak. Now, only person I can gather that could have been close to being and that I may have been doing named Sneak, he was a homosexual. He was in a cell. I mean, I'm not even gonna put all that out there, but he wasn't good, and he wasn't talking to me. And secondly, ain't no nigga, excuse my language, bruh, ever pressed me for no paperwork in my life. It ain't not one person in prison nowhere that's gonna say any man in California State Prison pressed me to give them some paperwork on nothing and nobody. Because one thing is for certain, back then the rule was established, 6-0s only did something to 6-0s. So he wasn't gonna do nothing to Eddie Boy anyway. That wasn't his place. So all of this shit he talking about, he's a lie. And I only remember him, and secondly, how old would he have been? And then he mentioned J Stone. He was on the yard, me, him, and J Stone. I was only on the yard with J Stone maybe 2 weeks. I think it was B yard. I'm not sure. Don't want to call him which yard it was. And then right before they shut down, and I got transferred out of Calipat to C yard. I think it was when I left there. When they moved everybody to C yard, J Stone, Ryder, couple of homies, they moved it. We was only there for about a month and a half.
Right. So
And we ain't gonna keep bringing all these other people's names into it. And I hear the shit about Rose. I don't have no problem with Rose. Rose don't have no problem with me. Period. I don't know what's going on with all of these dudes, but I'm gonna problem with Rose. I don't know nothing bad about Rose. I can't say nothing bad about Rose.
Right. Any other questions, Yael?
Other than that, you know what I'm saying? So
my homeboy just hit me up about that dude too, right?
yeah.
And he's saying the same thing. Wasn't no nigga on no yard with us pushing no line like that. And if he was saying he was Mook Mean, if he was saying he was Mook Mean, then he would have been with that. He wouldn't have been with the only person that was in both places was me.
Right.
Now I'm gonna land on that because evidently this dude is irrelevant. So
yeah, he's totally irrelevant. I really wouldn't even want to give. I don't even give certain these dudes energy no name. I just want to stay on Big U. You know what I mean? And then I'm gonna bounce off. But I want to say this though. Listen, and I'm gonna kill. Look, do you still need me anymore?
No.